Stream cleaner Nick has been called to a private flat.
At the moment, we're unsure exactly what is its quite.
What the hell is this place?
Quite a bad
This is the worst home in North London.
state.
Nick doesn't have to look for any clues.
Nigga, what the hell? Where do you even go? And how do you not lose everything you have in this place? Ain't no way bro got the trash tied up.
The problems are obvious.
Well, yeah, it's quite an odour in here, let's put it that way.
Nick, what year is this film? 1975? What the fudge is this quality? The game got me in 480p.
Floor space is limited.
Holy shit, bro. I want to be shocked if you hear a rat come out.
As well, because there's quite a lot of, vodka bottles, to be fair. I think this person who ever lived here has been a bit of a drinker.
Nick has to quote a price for cleaning and clearing the flat now that the tenant has been evicted. Whoever lived here clearly liked to drink and was very partial to cats.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Lots and lots of them.
The first thing I'm pointing out here is the bath, which is absolutely horrendous. It is absolutely
Is that shit in your fucking bathtub? How the hell did you get shit in your bathtub? I'm finna vomit. What the
chock a
fuck?
block with cat feces.
Did he say cat feces? Are those dead cats? What the hell am I looking at?
Pretty horrendous. You've got cat mess all around the floor. How someone could live like this, I do not know. Probably have to drink a lot of vodka to be in this place anyway.
This nigga's making jokes and shit. Oh my god, I'm pissed the fuck off. Give me that. This is my fucking opportunity.
The living room isn't much fun either.
There again, vodka bottles, more cat
God.
mess. Infestation of flies here. This is really bad. I mean, that is gross.
Oh
all
my
of this is
God.
going to have to be cleared. It's a big job, this one. It's not a big flat, but this is a big job.
And then there's the bedroom, and finally the kitchen.
It's a little bit cruel on the animals, looking at that respect as well. We've got a pretty grimy fridge. I mean, there's things living in this fridge.
What the fuck is that?
This flat tells a depressing story, but Nick is determined to give it a happy ending.
It's quite rewarding when you've actually done something good. Something good's come out of this, you know, in the end. And then hopefully someone, a family
Bro,
or
you couldn't pay me
an
any money in the world to
individual
clear
can
that
come back
place
here
out.
and live a normal life.
You couldn't pay me any money. I don't give a fudge. Probably $1 billion. I'll probably do it. To clean anything under that, I'm not cleaning this nasty ass place. Fuck
In
that
a
shit.
normal environment. That's the idea.
But cleaning up all this is going to be pricey.
It's not going to be a cheap job, and it's not going to be a quick job, but it's got to be done properly. Because eventually someone can live back in here, but it's going to be a bit of time before they can even consider coming back in here.
Nick will now work out the cost of the job and hope the owner will agree the contract. Did Nick's quote, so he can start the works for Steve, Bertram and Dave. Bertram
Bro, this is a 4-man job, by the way.
is not impressed.
Now we're getting to see the full view of it, and
Oh my god.
it is really outstanding, Mucky.
The flat was home to a multitude of cats, so Steve must take precautions before the boys can start the clear-up.
Just spraying in case any fleas in here. Cats, dogs cause fleas and that, so you can never be too careful.
Bertram's found some unwelcome visitors in the bedroom.
The fuck are those?
Bed bug, they go inside your clothes, go home with you, inside your bed. So the first thing you have to do is kill them.
It may seem a tough way to earn a living, but not for Bertram.
I look forward to all this type of job. That's a job really I
he's tripping.
specialize
He's
in
tripping.
most of all, because I enjoy doing it. Going inside, see something like this,
Oh,
get to read
they're
all the
wildin'.
bugs, and
Oh,
look
they're
forward to
wildin'.
do many more.
While Brian starts to clear the hoard of vodka bottles, Steve tries to work up an appetite.
Steve getting that sandwich for his lunch in the fridge for about 2 years.
It's my favourite sandwich, chicken and stuffing. Can't beat this, with a bit of meal.
Bertram soon finishes spraying.
So now I think the place is sanitized and good for us to go
Bro,
on,
what the hell?
do our job.
Now the boys can get stuck in.
This is
Steve's
disgusting.
wasting no time in the kitchen.
The dirtier the job, the better. The smellier, the better, trust me. There's not many people really want to do the dirty jobs, but there's some of us
Bro,
just don't mind it.
Person
the
living
stench
here
coming
without
off
paying
some
no
of these,
rent?
you know, rotten food, meat, it's good for you.
Why could they do
Despite the disappointing sandwich, Steve is still on the lookout.
Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, you got the chicken. Now that smells, that is a bit bad.
that? Cameraman, why the fuck are you closing in with the zoom in on this shit, bro?
Chicken breast with creamy wild mushroom. There's a little party going.
What is that thing?
Spraying is the easy bit. Bertram's now got to get to grips with the problem.
It's a bit shocking when you first get to it.
This is right
And
in
when
here,
you see
bro.
it, you don't know where to start. Should I start here or there? But finally you have to just get down and start somewhere.
Steve is never one to balk at a challenge, but it can still be distressing.
Like the fact people can actually live like this and there's nobody out there to help them, yeah, it does shock us. But there's always people like us around to clean up after them.
The kitchen is much improved, but it's been a long day. The boys can now head off, but they'll be back tomorrow to deal with the delights of the bathroom. In Enfield, North London, extreme cleaner Steve and his team have returned to tackle the one-bed flat. That's if only they can get in.
Well, it's not opening.
They press on regardless.
We've got to deep clean the whole house. The only room we've got left to do is the bathroom, which is full of cat's feces, and I'm not really looking forward to that. Oh,
Eventually, Steve makes it,
cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
but that's just the start of his problems.
As you can see in the bath, full of cat's feces, damp clothes. Obviously, to keep the cat comfortable while it's having its feces in the bath. It's a dirty job. Somebody's got to do it.
Even for a veteran like Steve, there's something unusual about this case.
First time I've actually seen that much cat's feces in a bath. I've seen a little dollop now and again, but never that much. There's no reason whatsoever on earth why people live like this for. She definitely wasn't using this bath, I can tell you that now.
Steve's not put off by a little local difficulty.
Like once we finish cleaning this out, somebody will be able to walk in, run the water and just have a bath straight away without doing anything. And to me, that's good.
The bulk
fucking
of the loose
disgusting.
stuff has now been collected, so Steve can plan the deep clean.
Just use a scraper or green pad, scour, spray it, scrub it. It'll come off, no problems there.
What's needed for a job like this is a very careful, disciplined approach.
But yeah,
Imagine you're, you know what I'm saying, wiping things down, and you be like, damn, my eye itches. And then you rub your eyes like that, bro, I will vomit, bro.
Disciplined approach.
Because
I
what
could be
the
all
hell
day
is that
trying
in
to
the
scrub it
toilet?
off.
Oh my god,
so
ew.
the best thing is one of these, which is really a window scraper. So it shouldn't mark the bath at all.
While Steve is kept busy, the others can continue with the rest of the flat. Within half an hour, the bathroom has been transformed.
Look at the difference in this. Yeah, it makes you proud, doesn't it? But it's a pity about the floor. I don't know what we're going to do with that. They'll have to get a
He can't even
buff
zip
it
up his
or something
goddamn
somehow,
thing
but
up.
We've tried our best. You could walk in here now and I could use the toilet.
That's alive.
You know what I mean?
Something's
I wouldn't
alive in
really
there.
on, but I could jump in the bath and have a bath. So if I had my towel, I would anyway. But nah, there's a big difference, mate. Proud I've done it.
The bathroom is stunning. Now it's up to Steve to make the rest of the flat sparkle. Steve and the boys are putting the finishing touches to the deep clean. The manager has some thoughts at half-time.
Good team effort today. Definitely a good team effort.
While Steve has dealt with the bathroom, James has been sorting out the kitchen.
How's it going, James?
It's going good, mate.
Wicked. That's
Yeah.
what I like to hear, mate. That's what I like to hear.
Getting up to the standard it should be, you know. Can't get it 100%, but get it maybe 95. 95 is next to 100, so should be okay.
And it's going to be hard to get the floor 100%.
This just off the cat's faces and all that, stuck to the wood and every other bits and bobs that was in here, so we've got to scrape it up.
After a few hours of hard graft, they've got a result.
If you look at the state of this place, how clean it is compared to when we first came in, and I tell you what, I'd move in here tomorrow.
Fuck no.